Now there are more than 1,100 flight delays within, into or out of the United States today. There are 66 cancellations. Look at this. The average delays nationwide this summer, 62 minutes, but more than an hour. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy joins me. Mr. Secretary, Newark Airport seems to be the epicenter of the problems. What can you do about Newark?
Well, there's a couple of problems there, Stuart. You had heard, a couple months ago that we had an outage with our telecom. That's been fixed. We were rebuilding a runway there. That's been fixed. But we continue to have, staffing shortages with our air traffic controllers. That, coupled with weather that happens in the summer, will create these delays. I was coming back from Nashville last night. I was delayed 3 hours because of weather. And so, again, I can't control that part of it. But what we are doing is we were given $12.5 billion as a down payment in the big, beautiful bill. We are going to rebuild our telecom network. We are pulling every string to get more air traffic controllers trained up, more air traffic controllers that are trained to stay on the job and not retire. And so this is going to take us some time. The problem, Stuart, was that the last administration, Buttigieg and Biden, they knew this was a problem, and they did nothing to fix it. Before I got this job, President Trump said, we are going to fix our air traffic control system, and we are going to make it the best in the world and function for the American people, and that's exactly what we're doing.
It seems like a whole lot of problems surfaced as soon as you took office. Do you blame your predecessor, Buttigieg, for this?
Well, I do, because, again, when leaders see problems, they can't ignore the problem and pass it off to the next guy. What you should do is actually fix the problem. And so, again, with what happened in Newark, they moved that center, which controls the Newark airport, from N90 in New York down to Philadelphia. Before you move it, Stuart, you should test the lines. Make sure it's sound, safe, and secure. It's resilient. They never did that. They just moved the facility from New York to Philadelphia to control Newark. And in the end, it wasn't ready for prime time. They had numerous outages in the last administration, and we had the big 230-second outages under this administration. But we're doing what they wouldn't do, which is we're going to fix it.
How long?
In 3 weeks, Verizon laid a brand new fiber line for us. We tested it in the next month. We have brand new fiber running that line from Philadelphia to New York. The last administration should have done that. But again, they didn't care about safety, Stuart. They didn't care about air travel, because I don't think they wanted you to travel. They wanted you to sit at home, because when you travel, you use carbon, and they have a war on carbon. So sit at home, don't travel, and if we can slow it down, make it harder, they're better off with their green scam.
I believe you've got something going with Senator Cruz. He is introducing an aviation safety bill. Okay, what does that bill do for airline safety and efficiency?
Yeah, so we've got a readout of the bill. We have to see the details of it. But when you go back to what happened at DCA in DC with mid-air collision, we want to have all aircraft and military aircraft have ADS-B out, which is to send the signal out that, where your aircraft is. And I guess his bill also will require commercial aircraft to have ADS-B in, so you can see all of the aircraft around you, not just the air traffic controllers. This is a safety push by Senator Cruz. Again, I applaud his efforts. Listen, the military is unique. When they're running missions, they want no one to see them. Sure. But if they're training, and they're training in civilian space, and at hours where a lot of civilians are using that airspace, we have to have safety first. And we have to protect our citizens. And so making sure we work together with the Congress and with the military to make sure that is a top priority. I'm a partner of Senator Cruz's in that effort.
Overall, big picture, you have a gigantic task in front of you. Basically, you've got to modernize the FAA. Realistically, how long before you're satisfied that it's been fixed? Is it 3 years, 4 years? Give me a time.
There's different components. So, I think we can get telecom done in 2.5 years. That's just infrastructure. We're going to build new, put in new radar. Really important. Ours date back to the 50s, 60s, and 70s. The key to this, Stuart, is the software that controls the airspace, right? We're using like a Windows 95 version, Windows 2000 version. We need an updated, state-of-the-art system. It's going to take some time for development, then testing, and then we have to deploy. So that's going to take a little bit longer. That could be the 3.5-year time window to get that done. The big, beautiful bill didn't give us money for that, which is, I wanted it. But we're going to shake our cushions at the FAA, look under the couch, find money, and start the process, because that really is going to be the brand new air traffic control system. That's what's going to bring us more efficiency, more safety, and allow us to deploy more. Listen, we're going to have drones in the air. We're going to have these eVTOLs, these Ubers in the air. The airspace becomes far more complicated. And for every single American, me included, I'm sick of being delayed.
Yes,
I'm sick of the cancellations.
Everybody I know
And if
has
you
been
travel
delayed.
with kids,
Yeah.
good Lord, Stuart,
Oh.
I'm done with it. So we are all in. Listen, I'm going to get gray hair just like you, by the way. But we're working hard. It's hard projects. President Trump is all in on this, which makes my job a lot easier.
Good.
Can I make one last point, Stuart, before you let me go?
Go.
You were not an early adopter of crypto, but I was, and I came on your show and you never took my advice, and to your loss. I'm sorry about that, but had you listened to Duffy, you would have been just fine on your crypto.
Well,
but you
actually,
didn't.
I did listen to you, and I bought some Ethereum for my grandchild, and we've doubled. So, you know, we're happy. We're happy. And
if the Varneys are happy, America's happy.
Sean, it was great to see you again. Mr. Duffy,
Good to see you too, sir.
Transportation Secretary. We'll see you again soon. Thank you, sir.